That's how we want to start. Before we're gonna get to know him first, let's say Laycon, as we always do.
Okay. Is this thing good like this?
It's all good.
It should be good.
Okay.
Are you comfortable?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
What's good, Laycon?
I'm great. I'm
Sorry, guys.
Do introduction. My name is Laycon. What are your names?
Well, my name is Vivz.
I feel like I'm in school.
My name is Vivz.
And my name is what?
I thought she clocked
his name.
Yeah, she missed that. So my name is Vivz.
This is Laycon.
She missed the
I like how you say his name, by the way. You say Laycon.
Yeah, Laycon.
It's Laycon.
Is it Laycon or Laycon?
How do you say?
Laycon.
This is actually cute.
Yeah.
She wins.
See how you changed my.
She wins.
See, because she's a woman. Maybe I should,
I mean,
change.
come on. Look at the way she can't say it. Say the name. Yeah, come on.
What?
Okay.
Do you say Laycon?
Trust me.
Fine. Okay, cool.
You
You made it sound French. I don't know why.
Reason he knows Najabi.
It's Laycon.
It's Laycon. He just put that. But you know, the real meaning is Laycon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love the twist on it. Olami Laycon. I like that. I like it. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for turning up.
She wins.
See this side is going already. You see this side is on already.
We're besties already, come on.
For real though. I came when they've already bonded.
Yeah.
You know what I've seen evidence by now, But yeah, man.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm chill. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself.
Nice. You've been doing tourist business today, haven't you?
Yeah.
I like that.
It's
I like that. I love when people are not acting, because Laycon is a big man, Like it's a select, like, okay. I know some of you what you already know, so let me not do all this exaggeration. He's a big man. For him to say, you know what, today I don't want no entourage, nothing. I just want to be a tourist. I love that.
Yeah.
I have big respect,
I'm going to believe it.
Yes. No, man, I love that.
But I enjoyed it. Because the last time I was here was when I tried it once. I took a walk.
Oh.
The feeling was different. I took a 30 minutes walk because I wanted to go to the museum.
Wow.
And then I put it on the map. And silly me didn't check. I saw 8 minutes and that was calm. I didn't see. Walking was 30 minutes. I started walking 8 minutes. But it was awesome because I had the time to think. And so I'm like, next time come,
you got a few new verses in your head.
Thank you. Really trust me, made me think about a lot of things. Yeah.
Or just walking and just having that time.
Yeah.
People do it to clear the
Because
head.
trust me, the kind of life that I live, I've been living since 2020. Yeah, the 30 minutes walk.
It's not even enough. It's not even enough. So yeah, man, that's mad. Because talking about that, it's a quick question. Why are you even going to the museum to see what the British people stole from us?
Yeah.
That's mad, Because
How do you know it was
British.
that museum? How do you know it was that museum?
I knew it was the London Museum.
Did you go to the London Museum?
No, I went the natural history of art.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Still stolen things are there.
It's art.
No, stolen things are still there.
Yeah, no,
Any museum in this country has got stolen artifacts.
It's actually true.
Well,
Ole, barao.
oh, we're supposed to be talking music, not politics.
Sorry. I'm always passionate about that. We took the students in my class to the museum, and I just sat there and I was looking at the artifacts, and I was just like, oh, but won't you? I'm looking.
You know, the thing is, he's giving Killmonger vibe.
Killmonger vibe. Exactly. In what's it called? What's the name of this movie?
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Yes.
When he went there to the museum to steal the is it a lithium or
Wait, what's that Wakanda thing? You don't know Wakanda thing.
Yeah, the lithium. Is it
what's
the
that
lithium?
Wakanda weapon? Vibranium.
Yes,
Thank you.
You don't
Vibranium,
watch-
not lithium.
You don't watch Marvel.
Not that much.
Oh,
I don't, do you watch movies?
Vibranium.
I watch series.
I'm a serious person too.
I can't sit down for 2 hours and watch a movie,
So,
Or you can sit down for
Like me.
3 months and watch series.
No, do you know why I like series?
Why?
You can literally just watch like 20 minutes and then log off.
Well, that's
And
the
then
same
you-
thing.
And then you can just continue later.
Is that
That's the same thing.
Wait, what series do you watch that's 30 minutes?
No, but like you can even stop halfway.
Yeah,
through
you
the
can
episode
stop
and just-
halfway. And listen, you can do the same thing for movies. Movies
Ah.
doesn't mean
You have to
your
sit
pause
through.
button would also work.
That is true. That is
It
true.
feels
But I
like
know
a
what you mean.
commitment, you know?
I know what you
And
mean.
then for series, you get to pause like maybe 100 times, but
Yeah.
2 hour movie, you get to pause just
Just unlock something. You're probably right though.
Yeah.
With the with series, it's true. You can pause it, go away, and because your head is conditioned to be like, series is to be messed about with, there, you know.
Oh, okay.
While movies, you're like, I have to sit and watch.
Yeah,
it.
you have to
It's
sit
like a
and watch it.
commitment. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. When I watch a movie, I see how long it is first.
So series is like a relationship, and movies like a wedding, marriage.
Like a situation shit.
Yeah,
That's
true,
serious.
true.
That's true. That makes sense. I like that.
So apart from movies and stuff, what do you like to do?
What do I like to do? I like to read. I like to listen to people too. And there's something about me that makes people talk when you're sitting with me and we're having a conversation. If I want to, I can start interviewing you guys instead of the other way around right now.
You know what? For me personally, I wouldn't even mind thinking.
Yeah.
Still having a conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know why, because people just start talking. They just start telling me things about
Same.
themselves.
That's nice.
I like to listen because I like to just enjoy other people's experiences. Yeah, it makes me understand how human everybody is.
Do you think that like subconsciously you do that so you can get more inspiration?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like-
Otherwise, if you're like selfish with your time, you're not feeding from other people,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense that you're like that.
Fall for me wasn't my experience. Most of the songs, maybe being back in this new project is where I was actually vulnerable, and I still would say I'm not 100% vulnerable yet, but I'm on that journey, and I would say I spoke a lot this new project.
For sure.
Obviously talking about music and projects, yeah. Anyone watching or the people that don't know, obviously you're a big brother. That's where people
Got to know me.
got to know you outside anything else. You know what I mean? Because some people are like, oh yeah, I used to listen to his music, but I didn't take him seriously. You know how people are. Until then, they're like, guy's a chill dude, you know, let me go listen to his music.
Yeah.
What inspired you as a human being to go, I'm gonna go for Big Brother? Just
Lock
walk up.
down. I put out Vivz Laycon 2020 April, and then lockdown happened. Everybody had to stay home. I couldn't do music. I had like 3,000 followers on Instagram, 200 or 600 followers on Twitter. How would I? Well, I kept posting videos. Nobody was listening. Nobody was reaching out. Post videos and I see like 200 views on Instagram, 4 comments. So I was like, can I do this thing? And then I saw a link from that people would watch this thing. And then again, people are at home, so they would watch this thing.
Yeah.
People that don't
That's
watch
so
it, watch
clever.
this thing.
It's smart.
And
Even
I
though
went there.
I keep
That's
thinking to
smart.
myself, because I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not, you know how much I love Big Brother.
Yeah.
In general, I love the franchise. I don't know about the Nigerian one because I don't have direct link to just watch it. I used to just keep up with it on.
Yeah.
On social media.
My sister's more really in touch with like the Nigerian thing, so she was like from day one she knew everything. I was just like catching up with highlights.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm feeling like there's no connect Laycon has got to get at this stage. No, that's what I thought.
Okay.
I didn't know nothing.
Yeah.
Just like there must be a connection that he's got. Then the more I kept on seeing highlights of you and how you carry yourself, I'm like, this is just lottery, you know? Like they just guess. That's what I said. I started thinking they just picked him randomly and said, yo, come through.
Bro,
Because-
it gotta be that.
Yeah.
It's
It's
random.
mad. I was
It
like,
was.
what? Because I swear on anything, I was like, this must be. And I realized, wait. Because I was judging everyone based on the characters in the house. Because I'll be honest, some of them, I've seen their followership and stuff like that. I'm thinking, they know someone that knows someone that knows.
Yeah, I get you.
So I just assume everyone there, I'm like, it's
Someone,
fake, man,
yeah.
everyone knew someone. But as it
True.
progresses, then it started becoming real. People are like, I'm voting for Laycon. And I was like, wait, hold on. It's true, you know. Then I hear you talk how you took in, someone is screaming, shouting at you, and the way you're calm, you're like, this brother was not chosen. Like, it wasn't chosen by someone that knows someone. It was just chosen based on, let's give this guy a chance. We don't know who he is.
It's really genuine, right?
It was, yeah, that's when I went. And yeah, I think that was one of the most shocking things for me I was wrong there.
Mm.
My assumption was
Were you
wrong.
shocked to actually get on there?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
Because they asked us to do a 60 seconds video introducing ourselves. And I had my YouTube link in my music video there. I didn't introduce myself.
You didn't.
Yeah, didn't. I just put my first. That's our first.
Like this. Oh, yes,
What?
yeah.
And in my mind, through the whole process, until I got to that stage, I didn't even know I was going to
Yeah.
What? He said that, I think, I don't know, from the highlights, I think
He said
said
2 weeks.
yes.
I just came here to promote my music.
Yeah. Then I thought he's trolling.
That's
I was
so
like,
funny.
nah, this guy's just trolling, man. He's trolling. And the longer it went, you realize that he was just grateful to be there.
Yeah.
Then he got to almost the end. It's like,
What am I still doing
yeah.
here?
That's what,
What
yeah.
was my and then it got to a point I wanted to leave so I could just go back to my music. And I'm like, the longer I spend here, the more.
Mm.
And at that point, I just wanted to leave. And I don't know if people noticed when they said I was the winner. I didn't react in any way until Ebuka came to meet me and he was like, just
Yeah.
scream.
Trust me.
That was when I screamed.
It didn't sink in even when you said even the
I
screen.
mean, that's a very surreal
And
moment.
everything, the
yeah.
whole thing, the whole process didn't sink until the very beginning.
Do you get annoyed by? Do you feel like when you come from a big show like that? By the way, obviously I didn't watch it. I can't. Like we can't over here, right? And but I saw highlights too. Like all my social media, everyone was kept talking about it. Then when you did win, everyone was spamming my comments. React to Laycon. Like I was like, what is this guy? Like
Yeah.
obviously I knew that you were on the show, but I didn't know that you were doing music at the time and stuff. And then everyone was like, he's so nice, he's so humble. Like,
Yeah.
everyone
there,
kept
humble,
saying
humble,
that. And I was like, okay, like, obviously you're a very liked person, right? Like everyone really likes your personality, but obviously that must have really helped you because people are not just connecting with you because of your music now, they're connecting with you because of who you are.
Yeah.
And so like when you're telling your story in songs or like talking about personal things, people actually want to listen because they want to know more about you.
Mm-hmm.
So that was so clever that you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think about it now, you're like, so clever.
But then
I
you
didn't
didn't think
know.
You just wanted a
I just,
platform.
I didn't know it was going to work
Yeah.
out the way it did.
And Nigerians love a grass to grace story.
Yeah.
And they love it. They love underdogs.
Everybody
That's what I love.
does.
No, but
Everybody
that's
does.
one thing I'm really proud of. As if you say, oh, tell me one of the things you're proud of Nigeria or Nigerians, I'll tell them the fact that we love underdogs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you love them? And which is good because a lot of times people just want to love the elites straight up. And I just love when you're like relaxed, chill. Of course, it's a two-edged sword because then again, some people are that one is faking or this one is
Exactly.
fake. You never know.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Everybody is in that bubble that when you're not there, they feel like you're the one that's different, you're the one that's pretending.
True.
That stuff
That's
doesn't.
true.
Because they can't relate. So then all they resort to is like the hate side of it. Yeah. I was talking to her before the podcast today about haters and stuff, and like, it's crazy because when you're on a big show like that, you have the great side of it, but then there's obviously a
it's
very
a
dark
double-edged
side.
So
Yeah.
massive sword.
And I always say it, like, I'm grateful.
Mm.
I'm grateful to have people around me. I'm grateful that I knew why I went there and I didn't deviate from it. And I've been persistent with my pursuit of what I want to achieve in my life. Of course, you get lost. Famous. You get lost. I'm still famous. I'm still very much famous. Yes. I mean, today I was doing a compilation and I had to check all the videos of the shows that I've been to since 2020 up until 2023. And I was having goosebumps. And the guy beside me was like, I didn't remember this huge. I'm like, sometimes I forget.
Yeah, you can't forget.
Sometimes I myself I forget because going away from everything, going to school, post-smart, start working on my project, I shot away from everything. The life, the flashy lights and everything I withdrew from all that. And I was just by myself in my space. And now I'm still experiencing this on a day-to-day. And I'm just grateful though, because I still know what I want. I didn't even get lost in all that. And I was able to just put all my emotions and just put it and make sure that I use it to create this new project that is out. Because that was very important to me that this particular project come out, because that's the first time I've actually looked at the project, not just from a creative point of view anymore. I handled every conversation that was meant to be like designing the project, even the conversations with the producers, the sound engineers. I arranged the project. I executive produced the project. So it's me growing and stretching myself outside my comfort zone. Out of 13 tracks, I recorded 10 by myself. Yeah, project. So
You're very hands-on, like.
yeah,
That's impressive.
with this project, I was.
Why was that important for you with this one?
Yeah, cause it's a different experience. It has to be different from everything else. And the life me withdrawing from the public space and deciding to go to school, taking a break from music, that was a huge decision because I just had a concert where 6,000 people came and it was filled up and it was successful. And the next decision I made was I'm going to school. Everybody.
Yeah.
I was even thinking that. I'm not
Yeah.
like when I saw that you graduated, I was like,
Huh?
why?
Yeah.
Just because. I say that
That's-
because for me, like, I went to university, I graduated, and all of that year. But if I had the opportunity not to, I think I would have taken it.
Yeah, not everyone.
Especially like when you're at your point where you're like, I have the platform, I have the people that
Yeah.
want me, I have the talent. Like,
Were you happy?
yeah.
Before.
But I was impressed because I was like, you dropped an album and graduated. It was a master's, right?
Yeah.
A master's in the same year.
Yeah.
That's strong will.
Yeah.
It's really strong.
Because the truth was, I was happy with my life, but there was no joy. There's a difference between having joy and being happy.
Yeah.
That joy is joy. Right now I have joy. Regardless of whatever happens. The joy that I derive from going through the whole process of creating this project while going to school at the same time, nobody can take that away from me. Everything I've learned, I will implement it in another project 100%. If this one doesn't make the next one
Good work, kid. I love this.
but I know this one will make it because it's just there. There's just that conviction. There's that joy, that happiness. This project has done what it would for me. It has made me grow as a human being,
Yeah.
as a person. I have stretched myself. I've left my comfort zone. I'm in a different zone entirely. And in the next 3 months, I'm going to stretch my comfort zone. I'm actually doing something now that when I announce it again, everybody will be like, this guy is mad. I'm doing something
Like,
that,
Musically?
not music,
Okay.
in a different
So,
field entirely.
Okay.
Yeah.
so are you naming, because you're talking, I love the fact that you're talking positively as well about this project.
Yeah.
It's important because a lot of people just talk about their projects like it's a chore. It's something they had to do.
No.
So, do you know what I mean? And I love the fact that you're talking about it from a place of, man, there was a style, there was an idea, like tactics behind it.
Mhm.
The name of the project, was that included? Like, what's the name of the project? Did you come up with that based on how you were feeling while creating it, or it was after you finished it? and you
After I
named it?
finished it, I renamed the project. The project was supposed to be the playlist for the label.
Okay.
Yeah, because I created the music, and while I was creating it, I was listening to a lot of opinions. I was making calls to professionals, the A&Rs. What's the sound that everybody's listening to right now? What are people vibing to right now? What are the DSPs saying? What's Apple Music, Spotify, what's Google saying? What kind of songs on the playlist? What kind of songs are people listening to in the club? What kind of songs are following global music charts and they looking at? And everybody was giving their opinions and we were creating songs to fit.
It was smart.
So when we did that, something like 40 songs, and they just broke them down to like 25, and then we were like, another recording session for 3 months. Again, get to 35 songs again. We had to break it down to 13 songs. So when they're like, okay, yeah, this is the playlist for the radio sent, they just came. Laycon, we need you to create new type of music. Like not
In the world
music and opinions and
Yeah.
Love that.
we need you. You're missing. Like, that was when I created songs like Compass, Midnight Early Days.
I told you Compass is my favorite. It's one of my favorites.
Stuff like Midnight Early Days, Udumodu in a Picanto,
Yeah.
LOL, Remember Me. Those are when I created all the songs. So all the songs I created, like 4 songs, they took out 4 songs and they replaced it with 2 songs. I'm like, in my head, it's like, ultimately, man, you matter. Regardless of what anybody says concerning you. And I'm talking in general terms now because I was talking to myself, but now I'm talking to anybody listening to this. It's nothing can be done about you without your consent. Like, you can't fail if you don't allow yourself to fail. You can't succeed if you don't allow yourself to succeed. And when you discover that you're the author and the controller of your own destiny and your actions in your life. You are a king, you are your king, you are the king, you are the one in control. Everybody around you, they were put there to help you achieve what you want to achieve. They'll give you advice and everything, but you make the final decision. That's what kings do. Be about like a king. And that's my song, making a relationship about. So it just fits that this is the title.
I love how you make music, and I love how you create music in a very, how do I put it, in a picturesque way. So it's like you're painting a picture. I love how there's ideas behind all your music. Like you said, you're making some, which sometimes I believe artists should do something that's slightly trendy, not because you want to be on the trend, but to show other people that I'm capable of this, then go back to yourself.
Exactly.
Get it? It's like you going out to party, show people that I can dance to, go home.
And not doing that. Just once in a while.
Thank you.
And that's what a lot of people have been able to get away from this project is, Laycon can sing like this. Yes, I can. I just choose not to. But now I am in a space where I will if I feel like I can do anything music. That's because I can tap into any currency or any frequency that music is throwing me. Because if you miss one, it goes to another person creates music. That's why you're like, because there was a point you had it where you let it go. That's where I'm at right now.
And it's like,
and no one can copy you. It's you. Whereas if you're copying other people, you're not being authentic. So you're just at a loss at that point. But I'm so glad, that the label told you that you're missing. Because some labels were like, other people in the music industry might have just been like, cool, this is going to hit. Like this is going to be a hit. That's what everyone wants to hear. But the fact that your team were saying, like, no, Laycon, we know this is not for you. I like that. That's really important because it means that you have people around you that actually...
and eventually that made me just go and listen to the whole thing once more. Like, okay, to rearrange this. So I kept calling people, please, I need to come to back. People will come back to Nigeria in the next 2 weeks. But I need like 5 people to come to back in here with the song, with this particular songs. We keep all that. So like almost a week before video came out, I kept making adjustments and everything. Or even playing guitar in the school and all those things. Naturally, I wouldn't do that for my project. I would say somebody else should handle that whole process. I was involved as much as I should be.
Do you make decisions like easily? Are you very like? Are you indecisive?
It's not that I'm indecisive. But I overthink things. Like I think about the multiple outcomes. Do I procrastinate? No, I do not. Sometimes on things that ask those emotions, like if I'm supposed to have a conversation with somebody I'm close with, but like I know this conversation is going to hurt you or me. Like Waka Pass is actually, so why I'm talking about Waka Pass is like it's genuine, it's a real story. Trigger is a real story. Marathon is a real story. Late Night Early Days, real story. Remember Me, real story. I'll tell you the story of Remember Me was I made a tweet about Buju. I said Buju stole Lucifer's gift. What Lucifer's gift is. If you're a Christian, you're supposed to know what Lucifer's gift is. Yes, Nigeria is a very religious country. A lot of people did not know what Lucifer's gift is. They tweeted out bashing it. I said,
the guy can sing.
Thank you. I said, just told Lucifer's gift. That means he can
So then it backfired.
Holy crap!
Imagine you're tweeting something.
You know what you're going to do. You know what you're going to do. I beg you, please. If you're editing this, then put the tweet beside.
Oh yes,
We will.
Show in the comments.
The tweet here.
Show the comments under. Oh, see these comments. Look at the comments under that tweet. I tweeted that thing around 11:50 something p.m. I went to bed. I woke up 2 a.m. and I saw me. They finished. They ripped me apart on Twitter.
Oh my
Left,
God.
right. It was like they were waiting for me to say something.
They just wait.
What they did. Look at what I said.
So what did you do after? Like,
I woke Titanium up and we created Remember Me.
so you never like explained, right?
Explain. What would you explain to somebody when you wrote Lucifer's Gift and Google is their best friend?
Said this tells the average Nigerian man reads to respond. Doesn't read to understand. How the heck can't you just sit down and go, whoa, maybe it's
what is Lucifer's Gift? Bro, they thought I said he's a devilish person or something
like that. Yeah.
But how would you interpret that? And come on, oh my God, it was so sad. But it wasn't sad because I created the song out of it.
You know what's the worst thing is like people automatically think it's negative before it's positive.
Yeah,
do you get what I mean?
Bad.
Yeah.
So that was how I created Remember Me, because of the Buju thing. Because I woke up around 2 a.m. and I woke Titanium up. I'm like, bro, come and make a beat. He was sleeping and he was pissed.
I could imagine.
So angry.
I could just
but
imagine.
I didn't care. I had to get that off my chest.
No,
and I did. Naturally. That was why I created Remember Me.
So any like experience you have, you feel like you just turn it into a song?
Yeah, that's the best way to express myself. I mean, for Wakapas and Trigger, it was with a girl. I met the girl. We were having something together. You know, that first stage where you just met a guy and you're like happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. You're like getting each other.
Honeymoon period.
Yeah. That was when I created Trigger. I'm like, you're the only one that can pull my trigger. You're the only But then it got to the point where everything was just, and I'm like,
getting complicated.
Yeah. I can't be the best boyfriend in the world.
I know.
That kind of thing.
So how many girlfriends have you had since you came out of Big Brother?
Since I came out of Big Brother, like three genuine relationships.
Okay, that's what I meant by girlfriend. And how many situationship have you had?
How many situationships? I don't know. I've tried dating. I've gone out on dates with a couple of people, but there's just always a disconnect.
Oh, okay.
So right now I'm just not even trying anymore.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm just trying to focus on a lot of things that I'm trying to be a better person for the next person. I think let me put it that way, for myself, to be honest. Because if I'm a better person for myself, then obviously the next person.
Of course it's true. That's why I always say to people, salt is actually one of the most valuable assets in the world. And talk more of ingredient, because in everything there's salt. You know, the other day I was just finding out, I was like, what? Because you would taste something and go, oh, that's sweet, but salt has been added as well. And the same things you eat, there's no sugar in it at all. It's just salt, man. And I was like, sorry, I'm segueing. In my head, I was just reading. I was like,
connection?
No, in my head, what he's saying is about he's trying to be the salt.
Yeah, I'm trying to
be
my salt.
He's trying to be his salt, where he can now be able to be involved in people's lives and make it better.
And I think that's the same thing that I'm always telling to my female friends, because right now most of the people around me working with me are female.
Oh, like, that's good.
Big ups, and I feel like it's now time for female music practitioners to like get their flowers.
I agree.
Because they put in a lot of work. Female managers, female lawyers, female A&Rs. Yeah, they deserve a round of applause, because most of the people working on my team now are female, and you see the kind of work they put in. They have to work twice as hard to kind of prove the point.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the same thing that's been happening to me, because I went on a reality show. I have to work twice as hard to prove myself. I feel like there's just that connection, and so I feel like that's what I'm always telling my female friends, to like you need to be able to look out for yourself before you want to go in a relationship, because once you give somebody the power to feed you, you give them the power to starve you. So you can't put yourself in a situation where you're depending on anybody except yourself.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's what I'm always saying. So that's the same way that's the same way I look at like myself, like what are you adding to this person's life before you go and be their boyfriend?
You know, I like your way of thinking, because a lot of people nowadays would be like, what do you bring for me?
No, yeah.
But you're actually sitting here saying, like, what can I bring to you?
Yeah, what can I add to them?
That's
No,
a good
but
way of thinking,
it should be always like that.
It shouldn't
you know
be
what
what are they adding to me,
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
need to complete myself.
But a lot of people think like that. They'll be like, what do you bring to the table? Do you get what I mean?
Well,
it's all about them.
My presence is me coming to the table. You know what I mean?
Well, that conversation is. I mean, it depends on how you see yourself. To be honest, because I feel like, what are you going to give me that I can't give myself? That's what makes me valuable in it.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know what?
Yeah, see, I'm talking like you guys in it.
No, but listen, you're one of us.
You need to add the
You're one of us. No, but actually, what you've said, and for the past few minutes you've been talking, what I've realized is something I've always said to people. So, as an artist, because you're an artist, and let's just imagine I'm not in this room and I'm just a viewer. The only way, and I'm being honest to anyone watching this, the only way I actually connect with artists that I don't know nothing about is from interviews where they don't even talk about the music. They talk about themselves. I'll give you a very good example. There's this artist. What's his name? He's not a popular artist. I don't know how. When you're on YouTube and he goes up next.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name. Now I need to find his name and maybe send it to. I'll put it in the show notes anyway. I've never heard his music. No, I've heard his music, but I've never paid attention. I'm like, whatever. Watch the interview and the way he was talking and how he carried himself and stuff like that. And I was thinking, he's not mentioned his music one bit. Then I realized, now I want to go listen because I'm thinking, I need to connect this.
Yeah.
If
But
it
that's
sounds,
what
that's what I'm saying with him.
Brother, like, people like you, so now, do you get what I mean?
No, but I'm saying that apart from that, he's not. There's some people, every opportunity to plug the music, but they're forgetting that people stay after your music fades. People would stay. Hence why I told you, people like Portable, Black Bones, they still have longevity in the music business, even if they don't hold the mic. People would want to, what is he talking about? I want to see what he's up to. Just like yourself, your fans, whether you make music or not, they're still there with you because of you show them a character, your personality on a show. And outside that, you've done something amazing where you've come out. That's the time for you to like just take it to the moon. You've gone back to finish your masters. Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Before I didn't have the opportunities, and I've always wanted to do it.
Masters.
So
there
I
you
have
go.
to do it.
Yeah, I love
now
that.
I'm done with that phase because I got the opportunity. Also, once I finished, I got the offers to continue do a PhD, but I'm like, I've never thought about that. So maybe in the next 5 years,
you probably do.
Might come into my head again, then go. But
it's good, man. And I hope anyone watching this takes something from it. Always find a way to plug yourself, not your music. I promise you, because people, do you know how many songs get released in a day?
So
but
many.
that's not too many personalities that get released in a day.
Yeah,
so,
there has to be a person behind the music, and people want to know.
People want to go
who that person
is.
is.
Man. And
I'm just here. I just.
I love it.
There's been like numerous times in the conversation, and even like before the podcast where we've spoken, and you're like talking about like connections and energy and vibe. And
I love it.
This is my language. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, just vibes.
That spiritual stuff. Like I like energy and all that stuff. So I can really feel that from you, and I think like that has a big part to play because you talk about destiny. You talk about like, all of that stuff.
Everything is connected. Everything is because you can't see the way. Let me use an example for you. Odumodu Black.
Yeah.
You can't. The week he released Declan Rice scored. That same season, West Ham won a European.
It's all aligned.
Aligned. Yeah. He got signed to the most expensive British player.
Yeah.
The most expensive British transfer.
And his song was used as this promo.
Declan Rice was used. He could have named this song
anything else.
Policy.
Yes.
I can't do it. That's policy.
I know.
Yeah, I can't do. He could have named the song anything else than Declan Rice, but you get me. And he could have released the song 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He could have waited and released the song after all this thing that happened to Declan Rice happened. But you get like so. You cannot tell me that there isn't a force that is driving everything concerning everybody. And he talks about it. Odumodu is also somebody that I love his confidence. Black, I love his confidence.
Yes. They are confident people.
And while I'm also confident, there's just some people that you see the conviction that they have, and you're like, yes.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's just every individual needs to have that conviction about themselves. That's just the truth. Because everything is connected. Regardless, I say everything is connected. I can't say I want to do my master's, made the decision 2021, want to do a project that would drop in 2022. Because the project was supposed to drop in 2022. But worked on it till I finished my master's, finished the project, released the project the same month that I did the graduation for the master's in the same month. There's some things that just, they speak. This is not coincidence.
Yes, you're right.
I believe in that too.
Yeah, I do strongly believe it. I believe everything happens for a reason. And I've told you so many times, I love it when people doubt themselves. Those are the strongest people I know. People that doubt themselves are very strong people mentally. And if I'm ever talking to someone or just maybe just chat to them once in a while, once I realize you doubt yourself a lot, I'll start chatting to you more. Because I see that you are destined for greatness. Because it takes a strong person to doubt themselves. Because you see the people that say, I'm always sure. Huh?
Yeah.
People like that, you know, when they fall, they wouldn't know they're falling.
Yeah, you don't know. Yeah. So what he's saying, what I'm getting from what he's saying, there's some people, they don't know that they don't know.
Facts.
They don't know that they don't know. But what he's saying is, if you are doubting yourself, that means you know
Exactly.
that you don't know.
Yes.
You
and
still
wanna
need
more.
to
Thank
grow.
you. So you're
There's a lot
striving
of
for
things.
more.
The only
You just
reason
go-
why you doubt yourself is if you know that I haven't done what I'm supposed to do. Then
Bang.
you start doing what you're
Bang.
supposed to do.
Bang.
And so that's it. But there's a lot of people in this life, when you don't know what Lucifer's gift is,
Yes.
and you're still confident.
Just right, I love that.
Confidently
I
telling
love
me
that.
things.
And because I swear, anytime I hear Odumodu speak, I know that's a man that's full of doubt. And that's good. Because he's doubted himself so much that he's spun it into a belief.
Yeah.
So he goes to a place and he will tell you that I knew this was going to happen. Because he's doubted himself multiple times. So at some point, he's like laid it up and he's like, which one is taking the priority here? Okay, maybe Declan Rice is the title. I'll go.
Yeah.
And you can see.
Because I feel like that, what happened with that Declan Rice thing, oh my God. I'm happy. I'm just so excited.
Same.
And because I see what people say about his music, it's like you can't connect to it. It's fine. You don't have to say
And that's my... Yeah.
You don't have to say the music is bad. The music, there is no bad music. There's music you can't connect to.
And it's not your taste.
Yeah,
exactly.
You can't say you go and listen.
I straight away connected with Odumodu Blacks from 2017. That's because Odumodu sounds like the people I grew up listening to. Nigga Raw, Two Shots, what's it called, Big Mo, all this Eastern. That's how they rap. 6 foot plus. That's how they rap. So me, that's my thing. But I remember when I went to the shop to buy Two Shot CD, like the album, man, and I can do what. So when Odumodu was, I was like, yes, someone nice and different.
Online and they'll start saying his music is.
Oh no, those are class of 2020. They know themselves now. These are class of 2020. Like
even I connect with his music.
Yeah.
And that's saying something.
There you go.
The reason why I like him is because of his confidence.
Yes.
And like he just has this force. Like when I'm listening to his music, again, I go off like vibe and energy, right? When I'm listening to his music, it's like
conviction.
You're telling me you're a star. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, so I'm gonna treat you like
a lot of things aligned. And the thing is, we live in a world, it's a shame, people will only want to associate themselves with famous or something that's on the rise, that they can see the trajectory. That's what people care about. Because I remember when Wiz posted Picanto, just like, you know, when you listen to music and you just post the screenshot of what you're listening to, and I was like, let me go and check. And in my head I was like, interesting. So if Wiz had not posted it, a lot of these people wouldn't have known of it. That's one, which is fine, because Wiz is doing something which some people do for you. Like, have you seen this movie? That's fine. But it's the extraness to that I didn't like, personally. I was like, all of this is not because you actually genuinely like the song. It's because you're thinking your fave likes this person. So the day your fave go, his song is rubbish, you're going to leave. So that means you're not a real listener. You're not a real fan.
Well, ultimately, that has to do with... It's not going to take anything away from Odumodu.
Oh no, at all. Not at all.
So
not at all.
That's the truth. But because I feel like there's still ways. It's now one way people go take.
Facts.
Last. For me, I appreciate him. I appreciate his talent 100%. I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like those are the people that I connect with, because it's not just the physical connection anymore. There's something that drives
spiritual.
All of us.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
No, there's something that there's a force.
What's like what are you listening to right now? Like, what's your favorite song right now? Or
my favorite song.
Have you got like a undercover artist or like upcoming artists.
Cover.
I like that more. Undercover is nice, I don't like
upcoming,
underrated or
you don't like
anything.
upcoming.
I don't like upcoming because it just feels like you're struggling.
Yeah.
Oh no,
But-
upcoming it does me.
I don't know. I just don't like
Upcoming
that
is
word. I
this
don't
is
like that
oh yeah,
word.
fair enough. But for me, I love the word upcoming because again, it's an underdog story, and also upcoming is you are
You're
coming
coming
in
up.
force up. Look, I'm looking at you like you're coming
Yeah,
up.
but I
Ooh.
prefer growing artists because
Okay.
that's for everybody. A growing artist,
Oh.
an artist that is
Still growing.
yet to blow, next to blow artist, that kind of thing.
Is there-
Do I have any personally?
Not as in like who's under you or anything like that. I'm saying like, is there one that you really
you
listen
listen
to
to,
that
yeah.
you like that people might not know?
Oh, there's plenty.
So like
plenty. And I don't even think these ones are upcoming because they are. Bro, you don't listen. Like you listen to them and you know that these are superstars. People just don't know them.
Okay.
Like the Kazis,
Okay.
they're twins,
The twins, yes.
and
Really.
God,
Yeah.
have mercy. You guys need to go listen to them. The Kazis, yeah, those are the ones that I mean, because the ones that are my guys, they're already common sounds. You know sounds.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
sounds is cold. Man. Sounds is cold.
YKB is not upcoming.
YKB is
He's
one
not
of the
upcoming.
dopest ever,
He's not
honestly.
upcoming
But
anymore.
he's still upcoming to a lot of people.
He's not upcoming though.
Remember this part of the world.
Yeah.
They only like songs or sounds that are something palatable to them, something they can digest. So
Okay.
if it's done in a certain way, then they'll be like, "Oh, Afrobeats." But if it's done in this like in a very niche traditional way, it's a struggle for it to cross. YKB song has been banging for time, but I
Exactly.
feel like again it takes maybe a big artist or such, not a big artist, a bigger artist in terms of obviously from where it is
Yeah,
to post him like the Odimodi Blacks.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
get
it is,
there,
and you
you
just
get
get there,
there.
just one push.
Because I've been working with YKB since,
Yeah, you have, yeah.
since
Yes, I know.
since 2018.
And his new song,
Yeah, it's new project. He just put
his
out
new
a project.
song, ah man.
So,
that song is-
What's your
That's-
favorite song right now? What have you got on repeat?
The song that I've got on repeat right now. That's not my project.
yeah,
It's not my project, and it's not my own released songs. I mean, I'm listening to a lot of Stromae.
Trauma, yeah.
I'm listening to a lot of Stromae. And in Nigeria, I'm listening to Ashake's album at the moment because there's just some things that I'm picking.
Yes.
That's me, I
Spiritual
pick.
again.
Yeah.
Spiritual.
And
picking
it's,
things.
the lyrics are really
Yeah.
heavy, so that's good.
So I'm listening to Ashake's album at the moment. Then obviously I would always go and listen to my Nina Simone, my James Brown, and my Otis Redding, and my Ray Charles. I would always go. I have a playlist that I just used whenever I wake up in the morning. I listen to that.
That's
those
good.
music.
That's good.
But leisure, Ashake, listen to Kazi's. Young Ace is also somebody you guys should watch out for. Check out his music. Young Ace, Brainy, same thing.
I've seen Brainy.
Yeah,
I've seen
Brainy. Those are artists you should
This is
listen to.
I want to like know
Yeah.
more. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that's
You should
good because
listen to
people are
the
gonna check
songs.
them out too.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Hopefully they
Yeah.
do because
Yeah.
some
This
people.
is a great artist that they also need to go out there. They need to be heard.
Mm.
Yeah.
So what's next for you now that you've graduated from your masters?
Oh,
Are you gonna relax?
with learning.
Like in general, are you gonna? Do you ever have like an actual break time, or do you just? Is it just one after
This is
another?
my break time.
Yeah,
Take it
yeah,
out of
yeah.
my break time. This
That's
is my break because I'm actually still doing something. I'm in school. Yes, I would put it that way. I am actually in school, genuinely in school. And I'm in school, and my graduation is on the 28th. When I get back to Nigeria, I'm doing a graduation for something else. But when the
I
graduation
see what
happens,
you're
you guys will know
doing.
again.
I see.
So you graduated here and you're graduating over there.
Yeah, because there's another school that I'm in
my
Nigeria.
God. How do you
That
have
laugh
the
is telling me
time?
it's not this normal school.
No,
Yes,
it's
not the
actually
school,
school.
you know.
No, it's a school.
You love
okay.
school. You love school.
No,
right?
I don't love school, but you have to. You have to go school to learn.
For sure.
So and
To be honest, I disagree. People have to go to school to learn, but I get what you mean. By law.
no. I'm not saying. Okay, so I'm not saying I had to go learn what I'm learning
Oh, okay.
in school, but to go through that process.
Oh, yes.
because
It's
it's
good.
also another art. I'm learning about another art, and I will not disregard it or disrespect it by not going through the
through the
process. I
process.
feel like every other person in that art goes through.
It's gonna be the next actor we see on Netflix or Amazon Prime. I've
Would you
clocked it.
acting?
More probably.
Yeah,
can
he's
see it, I
from
can
this.
see it, I can see
I
it.
know he's acting. I know
can see
this
it.
because he's gonna be so. He's gonna be. There was a video I was watching.
Do you
This
think
is
he's going to acting school?
you're really slow. You
Is
know.
that what it is?
That's what I just said. He's acting. Oh, my days. I just cracked it, and you know when.
Okay.
When a man says
We
it,
can't say
like
nothing.
due process has to go through. He doesn't want to disrespect. I say, that one not acting. That one not acting.
okay.
You know what? To be fair, there was a video I watched of his. Right, this was like 2023. Yeah, 2021 or 22. So I think he was walking on the street and he had his phone, and some fans saw him and said, that's Laycon. That's Laycon. And they came to him, and he the way he interacted with them, I was like, you can see he wasn't in the mood, but he just put on this character where it don't matter what mood I'm in, I'm not gonna disrespect. You know, some people are like, I'll get out, I'm not in the mood. The way he did it, I was like, wow, that's good. I stole that idea as well. So no matter what mood I'm in, and someone say, hey, what's popping?
Yeah.
I just
You gotta give
just
them
go in.
if it's 5 minutes. Because the thing is this.
Yes.
They would remember that
Forever.
and
it's on record.
That's
Someone
true.
recorded it. That's how I saw
And
it.
then if you're rude, it's
I
like
didn't even, yeah, and they may even think you are not rude, but to them, they may think maybe
You give
it's
them
because maybe it's because of the way I shouted at him or the way I called his name or something.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%. Sometimes I don't always get it right.
Yeah, of course.
I will try and be nice, and I may not be nice. But
True.
in my head,
You are-
it is always give because they are seeing, they know you. It's not, you don't know them, but they know you.
Yes.
I told you I wanted this authentic, genuine experience. And I was leaving the train station. A girl saw me and said hi. And I said hi. And I thought, for a moment there, I was like, where do you know me from? And I gave her that, where do you know me from? She was like, you're Laycon, right? I said, yes.
Wow.
I said, so I know you from TV, obviously. So why are you giving me? I said, I'm so sorry. Like, I've stood in the train for like a couple of minutes now. And she was like, why? I was like, I wanted the authentic. We had a chat because the reaction I gave her, then I had to stay there and chat with her for 5 minutes.
She's
to
never
let her
gonna forget that.
understand that.
She's never gonna forget
I'm
that.
cool with you. It was just your Piccadilly line that I
is
stunned my head
confusing.
upside down.
No, that is true. And you would say a lot of things you learned in life, right? You actually got them, obviously, apart from the way you grew up and life experiences. But you learned a lot from Big Brother and the experience, didn't you? Being as a housemate, you learned a lot.
I mean, it stretched me.
Yes.
I had to grow, but most of the things is from growing up. I'm not going to lie. Anything new from there
you're
has to be
stuck in a
fame.
house with all these people.
Yeah,
Like,
so
it's
I know you'll be able to
it's
pick
you,
on
you.
different
Yeah.
personalities and
Different
how to deal with
personalities
different
and how to deal.
personalities. Yeah.
I mean,
To be fair, Nigeria's a madhouse, so
to be
you would have dealt
honest,
with that
thinking
already.
about it now, did I learn anything character-wise in that house?
Or anything in general that you think, you know what, I didn't know much about this, but I've learned now and I know how to deal with this when I leave here.
Oh
In
yeah,
the- in the normal world, yeah.
Facts. Different. You learn that there are different type of people in this world,
That's
and
right.
people react differently to
Yeah.
things, and people take. There's some things I don't take them as very important.
Facts.
A
Some
lot of people
do.
get personal when you do those
Trust
things to
me.
them, and so yeah,
Trust me,
There's no way. Yeah,
that's
I definitely
facts.
took a lot from that place.
Yeah,
I
because
took a lot from
what I
that
took
place.
from the whole experience, your journey as a housemate then, and even when you came out on your transition into normalcy, I would say, because it might not have been normal.
It's not normal.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing normal about my life.
I know.
I just know
That's
now.
what I'm saying. So I know a lot of people saw the amount of money you won. Did that change your friendship?
Yes, it did.
Oh, okay,
It did.
interesting. You felt like people were asking for people that don't even need to ask. Were asking for
I mean, still do.
this.
Yeah. But yeah, it does. It did change. It changed a lot. Changed a lot of friends. But the friends that I still have is weirdly enough.
Oh, so your circle didn't get any bigger?
It
oh.
got bigger. Then
Okay.
it got really small.
Small. Brilliant. Yes.
It got bigger.
Of course. Then you have
then
to
it
weed
got
out the.
really small.
Yeah, exactly.
And funny enough, I didn't have to weed out. I just moved, and people left.
Facts. I
So
like
the
that.
thing is, it gets to a point where people change. You change. But I feel like money amplifies who you were. Money and
Facts.
fame amplifies. You don't change.
Change.
You just
it amplifies it.
amplifies
Yeah,
who
big
you are.
facts.
It upgrades you to
Yeah.
so
Your
if you
real
were
character comes out.
if you were an asshole, amplifies your asshole. Yeah, because I can say for a fact, all the people that were close to me, genuinely close to me, genuinely cared for me, genuinely liked me for who I was before 2020. They are still with me.
Of course,
now.
of course, of course.
All the people that came out of that house and I saw, I'm confused.
You never used to.
Yeah.
Never,
Oh, how?
I used
And
to
they were
say,
like,
"Ah,
oh, she really tried. He really tried. Oh, this thing. They're no longer around.
try go kill you there."
I mean, I've got a friend I've known since 2004. He was with me in Portsmouth. He's moved. He's not living in Nigeria anymore.
Oh,
But he came to Portsmouth.
wow.
I've got the same set of people that used to care for me when I wasn't who I am now. They're still
That's so
around me now.
important.
That's
So
facts.
that's it. That's why I said the circle grew bigger. It got smaller.
Smaller.
Back to the
I like
exact way it was supposed to be.
Facts.
Because now it's ready for the next stage where it's going to want to get bigger again, but it's not going
Yeah.
to.
It's like a mosh pit.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm ready for the next stage. This next stage is going to be
Yeah, that's
this next stage
I
is
like
going to
that.
be mad. You guys just watch.
Hey, listen,
Yeah,
I cracked
so-
it. I don't know what the next stage is
You
already.
already cracked the code.
No, that's not even that one alone.
Oh, it's not that
one
A lot
alone.
of things
Oh,
are gonna
You said
wow.
happen.
alone, that means that is confirmed.
Bro, is there any one of you that will be involved in? Maybe just to sweep just the veranda. We just
I was talking to us about something. Don't worry, we chat.
no, guys, I'm not being involved in this. I
No,
need to
that's why I'm
find out.
saying we will chat.
I have a
didn't
new
say
best friend
chat.
now. I'm sorry, but
See me calling
But
her
this
like,
next stage, if you're
babes.
watching, you're a fan, you're a supporter, you're a hater, you're a doubter. This next stage for Laycon,
You heard that,
you better
right?
join the train.
You that you're about to sip, drop your cup and listen. The guy's
Yeah,
talking,
this
put your
next
cup down
stage-
and don't pretend like
This
you
next
got
stage
It's gonna be wild.
is good. Yeah, and I'm
Yes.
excited. I'm so excited about what's to come
I know
for
what
me.
that feels,
I
man.
don't. Do you know the thing is? I don't know if it's going to be as successful as I want it to be, but I know it's not going to be bad because
That's what I like, yeah.
I've stretched
There you go.
and I
like
want
that.
to stretch again. I'm just in a phase where I'm not even scared of anything
I
anymore.
like that. I like that.
So I'm just excited.
Laycon,
Yes,
thank you
wait.
so.
Before you say thank you, I was gonna do Would You Rather of Laycon.
Okay.
Just two. Okay. Do you mind playing Would You Rather?
If I said I mind, would you?
Oh no, there's a
play it?
security guard out there that'll force you.
So yes, of course I would play. Would you?
Okay,
rather.
so would you rather live here in London, in the UK, or back in Nigeria?
I'll go back to Nigeria. Thank you.
Is it?
Yeah. I'll go
But
back to
thank
Nigeria.
you. Bye.
I'll go back to
Okay,
Nigeria.
second one is: would you rather be a famous artist, which you are already, but I mean extra famous past what you are, or be a successful, legit actor with loads of accolades?
Famous artist and successful artist and successful actor with loads of accolades.
You can't be both.
I can be
That's-
anything I want to be in this life. Yes,
That's
I can.
true. But which one would you
I
prefer?
can be. See me now. I have a master's degree. I'm a reality star. I'm an artist. I'm an
Not
award-winning
doing this
artist.
thing.
What is wrong with you? You can't tell me I should choose one. I am everything. I can do everything. What is wrong?
I love that. I love that.
You people
Personally-
cannot tell me to choose one anymore.
More, yeah, but
no more.
personally, in that set, for me, yeah, I've always felt like, I don't know, I love acting. Do you get what I mean? Like, of course, like I said again, because you've got what you've got as an artist, and you're still gonna go up the ladder
Mm-hmm.
anyway. But if you're put in a position where they're like, okay, cool, this artist, this actor with loads of accolades, everything, and you as an artist going to the next stage, which one would
The
you
two,
say?
the two.
Both
Don't
of them.
worry. I
This
will
guy's
do the
greedy.
two.
Yo.
He
This
can't
guy's
be-
greedy. He can't
he can't
pick.
do everything.
I
He's
would do
gonna
everything that I wish to do.
I like that.
That's it.
That's true.
That's it. Because do you know what? If I don't, I regret not trying.
True,
I will try it.
That's
I will
fact,
try
actually.
and become
That's
the
fact.
best at everything that I try to
That
do.
is true.
Facts.
Yeah, I like that.
I enjoy myself.
That's a good
doing it.
mentality anyway. That's a good mentality. That's a good
Laycon,
mentality.
you've been amazing, man.
Well,
Thank you so much for
really-
having me.
Too many
really
nuggets.
enjoyed getting to know you. Trust me.
Too many
like-
nuggets. Let me pick one off.
Thank you so much, Laycon.
Thank you guys for having me.
And
It's been
guys,
fun.
don't forget to, send your messages in. Everything is in the description. Laycon, his name is going to be in the show notes as well. Everything you need to know about Mr. Laycon, which you already know, but if you just want to be nosy person,
Yeah.
it's all in the show notes.
Go check out the album.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
Until
most
next
importantly, please check out the album.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Switch off.
No, it's not.